My name is Wade Aweta. I am an alum of the 2000 summer program at Grubb, and I have been connected with Grubb ever since in different capacities. I was going to Avanti High School, Olympia's alternative high school, and it was a really small school back then. And so the teachers and the administrative staff really knew us as students, and I was really struggling as a teen. Major depression. Um, you know, Getting to school was a victory for me every day. Grubb was actually known as Sister Holly Garden Project back then, and they had partnered with a local organization to have a summer employment training program. And they were looking at the different high schools, and they approached Avanti, and then my principal said, "Hey, Wade, what about a summer job? It's right next to where you live." And I said, "Oh, sure, whatever." I was struggling to figure out who I was and who I wanted to be, as well as just battling major depression and anxiety, and um, I didn't have a positive male adult in my life at all, and so that was really challenging. I started to feel something like blossom inside of me. I started to feel this really amazing kind of transformation happening. And doing it while growing food, having my hands in the dirt, being active, doing good stuff for the community, made me feel worthy, made me feel like I had a purpose. And the staff here, they were pretty young at the time, barely out of college, a lot of volunteers, interns, and my fellow crew, the other teens. We just found this beautiful way of coexisting together. The common goal was just to grow good food, make sure people aren't going hungry, helping the community out. Currently, I'm the youth programs lead educator at Grubb, which means I coordinate and lead our teen programming today, and I've been doing that for 5 years. I was the farm manager 3 years prior to that. I came in through an apprenticeship, and so that's 9 years now, helping to lead programs for teens in our community at Grubb, and I just feel so blessed and honored to do that work because I know how important it was for me when I was a teenager, when I was really struggling. And I see so many commonalities with the teens that we serve today. If there's one thing I see really lacking with a lot of youth in our program is hope. They've had a myriad of challenging experiences in their young lives, and a lot of our youth have a really hard time excelling and fitting in the traditional school system. And a lot of folks have to grow up really early and have to mature really early. And when they come here, I love seeing that hope blossom, and I think it's just so beautiful that there's this parallel. They're growing food, and to grow food and to farm, you have to have hope. And in order to see that hope turn into something, you have to nurture the crops, you have to nurture the plants, you have to take care of the soil and the farm. So they get to do that throughout a whole season while learning what it takes for them to heal, while learning what it takes for them to nurture and foster healthy relationships in their lives, to raise kids. I have 2 kids myself, and I couldn't imagine being a father without going through this experience. It requires that nurturing and that faith and that hope that investment to nurture something is going to pay off. You have to see it through.